Hey, a good day to you. This is Rin, founder of Forex 100. So today on the weekly market analysis expert level, let's look at Euro Yen. Euro Yen on the daily chart, it looks like a sideways movement, but the truth is it is a super strong bullish trend. We just call it a bullish trend. Over here, you can scan this QR code, it will bring you to our Discord channel. So over there, you'll get to learn things like this. I'll talk about that shortly. Down to the 4-hour chart, what we see over here based off the 4-hour chart is giving us a different light. All right, it is showing a bearish trend on a 4-hour chart. And on the 1-hour chart, we can see it's a bearish trend as well. So this is how fast you can identify a trend just by eyeballing it, but you have to know at which level you should be looking at. So have you timed how long did I take to tell you the trends of the market? Seconds, exactly. All right, so scan this QR code, it will bring you to our students portal over here, where you can click the pin message and redeem your free trading just by clicking this link under Information Traders Cafe. And of course, you can scroll up to go to our trader segment under the trade floor. You can see some of our traders, even our students, are posting analysis, even for myself as well. So for trading ideas that I share, entry, stops, and targets is under trade ideas. You do not have access to that unless you are our paid subscriber. If you want access, gain access to every steps I'm doing to give you a good idea what traders are doing behind the scenes at every move, just drop me a note. All right, so back to our students portal. Let me just share with you. You can click this link over here to join our Discord, Telegram broadcast channel, because if you're in our Telegram broadcast channel, you get to receive our voice memo. And of course, in case you miss important analysis or updates, there is the place that you're going to receive, but first-hand information will always be in the Discord. If you scroll down further, this is where you access to your first free training. You get to learn how to identify trends, what are the entry signal we are looking for before engage a trade, which is very universal. We use that to engage most of our trades, okay? And you get to learn some of the trading strategies you can use offhand. Of course, if you'd like to get coached by us, by myself, drop me a note. We will see if you're ready to be coached before we accept you as our students. And if you scroll down further, this gives you a good idea on the kind of trades we are looking at. We are looking at trades that give us a 2-1 ratio, sometimes a 8-1 ratio, and of course, most of the times 2-1 ratio or more than 2:1 ratio. Why is that important? Because just like business, trading is no different. We are looking for deals that give us a greater rewards than having deals that give us a lower rewards than our initial risk or capital we put forward for that particular trade or investment or business deal. It's the same thing. One of the biggest mistakes that traders make is to focus on the accuracy rate. That is looking at trading like a job, which is doing it exactly wrong. All right, that's just my perspective. If you want this entire thing to be a more stress-free manner when you trade, this is something that you should be thinking about. All right, let's hit back to our daily chart and let me share with you my analysis over here. So over here, we have a bullish Gartley pattern that has really hit all the targets. The final targets has been hit. So if you have been in the trades, over here, once the confirmation is done, you engage the trade over here. 711 pips, not too bad for this trading setup. Should you exit at some of the warning signs if you are like trend following trade, or you just engage the trade and watch closely? There are traders that do that because it's a daily chart. It's fine, you can do that. This is the first warning sign, or rather this could be the warning sign as well. When the candle close over here, you might have exited the earliest, which is also 583 pips. Not too bad. Assuming 1 pip is $10 per standard lot trading, then you are earning $5,832 US. It's not too bad for a trade that you basically enter and do nothing after that. If this is the kind of traders you want to be, enter a trade and just let it run, and when you reach the point you just exit and not doing much in between, then drop us a note. So some of the things that you can focus on the daily chart is that at 138.17, 138.17, look for a buying opportunity over here. Some of the keys includes like a double bottom, or the market just respect the support level and bounce on from there. With our candlesticks confirmation over here, which I teach in my free training, make sure you check that out. It will give you a good idea on the trading setup. Down to the 4-hour chart, for traders who are looking for a shorting opportunity for whatever reason, we have a bearish flag pattern, or rather a potential bearish flag pattern to engage. Some of the ways I'm going to engage includes a retest of the previous high, giving me a candlestick confirmation, something like this, that give me a good sign to short it. Obviously, the RSI have to be overbought and hooked down. That is when I know that it will have a higher potential of fast movement towards my target profits. That's what I want, fast in, fast out. Okay, when the market came down, break this line over here, I've already set an alert telling the system to alert my smartphone once per bar close, or I send it to our Discord channel as well. Bearish flag, break close below, that has happened, because over here I can put as setting as less than. So it will have to close below before I receive the alerts, and I'll wait for a pushback up, then a candlestick confirmation to engage it. So why is it so complex? Can't you just short it right away? Yes, you can. But after many years of trading, I find that reward is to risk. Your entry price is very, very important. I would rather miss a trade than to enter a trade too early or at a bad price that doesn't allow me to shift stops to entry. Okay, so that's just me. All right, so if you have other thoughts, when you receive these alerts in our Discord channel, you can perform your own trading strategies with doing what I'm looking at. All right, so why is this trade like so good? Because even if, let's say, I place this as the entry price, to my final target profits is 375 pips. So to my students, how do you use that? Because some of you might not have learned a bearish flag pattern, and I don't want to confuse you because you're focusing on other modules right now. If there are cases and chances you want to engage these trades, after all, you will still focus on the module that we talk about candlesticks, which is module 3, I think. All right, the candlesticks confirmation. You wait for that to happen, and once that happens, use the way we place our stop loss, and the stops will definitely be above the high with our secret formula that is taught in the free training as well. Then from there, you measure your targets. First target is always based on structure. In this case, first target is always here, 139.93. All right, the immediate structure, the most recent structure. Okay, so let us head down to the 1 hour chart. This is what we have. On the 1 hour chart, a bearish shark pattern is still waiting for completion at 144.30. All right, so this is where we will wait for candlesticks confirmation at this level to wait for a shorting opportunity. It is not, and I repeat, it is not for you to look for a buying opportunity to buy all the way up. That is the exact wrong thing to do. If this is the way you want to learn how to trade, to analyze the market in a professional manner, and even to able to analyze in 3 different time frames, and sometimes we combine these time frames analysis together, drop me a note. We will see if you're ready to be coached before we accept you as our students.